So for me, a couple of things. A, it's much quicker. B, it looks much better. And C, it gives a kind of consistency to everything I do. And also on a morning, when I log in on a morning, I can quickly go and see what I've quoted, what I still need to quote, like what inquiries are just open and I haven't put a quote on yet, what I've booked, what that rolling total looks like as well. But actually, for me, um, that's less of a concern. The thing that I really like is just that professional outlook. It's really standard. The simplicity of sending the link on a WhatsApp and they're still getting a really professional output at their end is, I think, massive. Worth its money alone. Actually, the one thing that I should say that I absolutely love about it is if you send them it, you can see if they've looked at it. So when you see a whole load of activity and you see somebody's looked at something like 5 or 6 times in a very short space of time, then you know that there's a genuine interest there. And I can then follow that up really easily and say, I can see you've been looked at it quite a few times. Has it brought any questions up? Is there anything that you don't understand? Or if you're sending it when you know it's part of a bigger group as well, and all of a sudden you can see whether it's been forwarded to the group because you can see the activity. So that element of it makes you, from my perspective, makes it much easier to track who's engaged and who isn't, because you know the ones that aren't that bothered because they either A, never opened it, or B, they've looked at it once. And then it's kind of, in terms of priority, it's easier to manage your workload that way. But yeah, they're the things. It looks professional, it's easy to do, it's always consistent, and it enables you to see whether people are engaged much more easily. They're my big four, probably.
TProfile, yeah, it's a fabulous thing for creating quotes for customers. The trouble is that trying to put something together to, I suppose, emphasise the fact that we are something different from a lot of other people is sometimes it's difficult to separate us from the vision that we just go on, click a couple of buttons and provide a quote. Well, it's a bit more in depth than that, and it's been a bit difficult to promote some sort of collateral in terms of a quote, um, without spending hours in work. And I'm not particularly creative in word processing skills or creative skills, but TProfile allows us to very quickly generate some very compelling collateral that customers can view their entire quote and the detail of.